Well, how about the Knights from Hunter Gilliland and Max DeVries in a win over Missouri Valley? Gentlemen, it looked like a fun game to be a part of, and I'm sure it makes it a lot more fun that you guys are on the winning end to keep your season going. Just what does that mean right now?
It means a lot to us. We're trying to make another state run.
It's huge. To get a rematch against Underwood, it's pretty big for us, and we think that we got a good shot at that game.
How different is it this year coming into the postseason compared to last year?
Honestly, I don't know if it's all that different. Last year we were kind of ranked a little bit low in our opinion. We came out, proved a point, and made it all the way to state, and I think we can definitely do that again.
Like you said, I don't think it's very much different. We just got to come out with some confidence and play a game.
They got off to a fast start, and you guys didn't, but obviously that changed. Where did that change, you feel like?
I felt like once that quarter ended, we were good because, we've been there. Underwood last year, we went down like that, and we were just fine after that.
Yeah, exactly. We knew that at some point in the game they were going to hit some shots early, and it was just about for us weathering the storm, calming it down and playing our game and not getting flustered, and we did that perfectly.
Max, I know when I talked to their coach before the game, he talked about you were going to draw a lot of their attention defensively. What were the things they were throwing at you, and how were you trying to attack those?
They threw a lot at me, like on the perimeter. They would have their guy face guard me, and then once I got into the lane, they would throw 2 or 3 bodies at me. And that's nothing that I haven't seen all year. It's just about finding the open guy and taking my shots when I get them.
Yeah, I was like, okay, this is kind of a quiet night for him, and then I look up and you've got 15, you've got 17, you've got 19. Where was that success coming from?
Just about being patient, I know that I'm not going to get on a huge hot streak all the time just because teams are looking at me so well. It's just about getting your shots when you can, dishing out, involving everyone else, letting the team all come together and getting your shots when you can.
Hunter, for you tonight offensively, to lead the way you did, what were you doing well?
I was just looking for my open teammates like him. They gave him a lot of attention, so I knew he would get the ball and find me open.
Yeah, 28 points. How do you tally that?
I haven't came out I haven't had so much confidence in the games before this, so I just want to come out and play my game.
You're a large part, too, of what you guys want to do defensively, and it felt like that was really the difference down the stretch. Speak to the defense and what you guys were doing.
At first, I didn't think we were playing very hard, but then once we went down in that quarter ended, I think our rotations were a lot better, and we started playing a lot harder.
Looking ahead, you guys have obviously set the blueprint, right? And Underwood again. What's this team capable of?
They're capable of going back to state, or going to state, not back. But, yeah, they're a good team, so we'll come ready for them.
What do you think you guys are capable of?
Beating them and going back to state.
Max, a rematch, I'm sure one you guys want as well. Well, what's the approach, the expectation going into it?
The expectation is to put up a good fight, weather all their storms, create some storms of ourselves, and be in there within the end. That's all you can ask for. Play hard and just get it done.
Perfect. All right, Coach. Wow, a fun game, and I'm sure a lot more fun on your end because of the result. Just tell me about tonight's win.
Mo Valley played really well tonight, so shout out to them. They hit a lot of shots tonight, and we knew coming in, we were watching film on them, and quite honestly, we were watching film, and I couldn't figure out how they, some of the scores got the way they did, because they got some serious skill players on that team that can really put up a lot of points. And so we knew coming in that there was a potential for them to come out and go on a run early, hit a couple shots, and they did. It was bigger than I thought it would be, getting down 12 right away. But we fought back, and we've been in that position before. That's one of the perks of playing in the Hawkeye 10, is that you play games where if you don't come out to play from the very jump, you get down by double digits. And so that was not anything new for us. Battled back, had the lead at halftime. And it was a good game in the second half, but there was a sense with our guards tonight, like they had the game under control, which was nice, because it felt like we needed our guard play to come out and take care of the ball tonight. Now, I know we had a lot of turnovers, but down the stretch we were able to rely on them.
Defensively, I think it was late second quarter, you guys switched to a man, and that got some turnovers and some points. How big was that to kind of shift the tide?
Yeah, we tried to do a couple different things with our defense, and we quite honestly lost track of shooters a couple times. And also they hit some really tough shots a couple times too. And so, yeah, once we realized that we could up the pressure a little bit and get away with it, we made a little run. And so that was big for our confidence levels once we realized that we can up the tempo a little bit and be just fine. We threw the press on a couple times at some opportunistic and got some opportunistic points, and so that was big for us as well.
When you get to the postseason, your dudes have to be dudes, and tonight Max and Hunter very much were.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they were tonight, and you can have a scouting report, But tonight just proves that scouting reports, season records, none of that really matters once you get to the postseason. It's about who wants to win more and whose guys are going to hit bigger shots. And so for the first 14 minutes tonight, Mo Valley did. They hit all the big shots. They were the ones getting defensive stops. But then it felt like for the majority of the second half, we were the team that did that. And so Max and Hunter, I think they combined for 51 tonight. It's no secret that there are 2 leading scorers. And so Thursday night for Underwood, we're going to have some contributions from other players. And that'll happen. I'm very confident in that. And so, we're looking forward to Thursday now.
Yeah, so Underwood coming up, a rematch. What's it going to take?
They're super solid. Their record speaks for itself. They score a lot of points. They play really good defense. They're very athletic and they're strong too. They just got some good basketball players on the team, and so it's going to take a whole team effort to hang with those guys. The first time we played them this year, we actually competed pretty well for the first quarter. Got down big in the second and third quarter. Fought back in the fourth to single digits. So we know who they are. They know who we are. We've played them a lot in the past couple of years, and so it's going to be about who gets more defensive stops and who hits bigger shots.